Shalom, and welcome to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul, your Biblical Hebrew podcast. Shalom, and welcome to our Biblical Hebrew podcast. Today we shall discuss a verse from Genesis 4:3. We shall read it in Hebrew, translate it into English, and see what is the idea that hides behind those letters. ויהי מקץ ימים, ויבא קין מפרי האדמה מנחה להשם. And it was at the end of the days, and Cain brought from the fruit of the land an offering to the Lord. The question is, what does the Bible mean when it says at the end of the days? As we said before, a day, like in Genesis, is an aspect of illumination in us. Like the sun illuminates the universe, in us there's also an inner sun. When things are really happening well, we are happy, we have a cognition, we know what is good, what is wrong, we travel, we do things, we make progress. So, what does it mean? And it was at the end of the days. An inner interpretation would be, and it was at the end of the days when suddenly things are not illuminating anymore. It's not coherent anymore to us. ויבא קין מפרי האדמה. What happens when inside of us things are not going so well? Everything stops. What do? Cain had the same problem. ויבא קין מפרי האדמה מנחה להשם. And Cain brought from the fruit of the land. But here the land is not a ground in English, is adama, ha'adama, the land, not just ground and land, but also Adam, human, Odem, red. Think about this Adama not as a ground or a land, but Adam, Adama, human. Human, Adam, that comes from the Adama, Adame le'elyon, resemble to the higher, and Adom, the red color. ויבא קין מפרי האדמה מנחה, offering to the Lord, Hashem. What is the problem of Cain? If Cain is an image, things are not illuminating to a person anymore. And he wants to communicate, to see. He wants to communicate to the source. He wants to continue the happenings of things. But Cain brings from the fruit of the land, mipri ha'adama. If we take the combination mipri ha'adama and turn it to a qualitative number, we get 385. You can calculate it, but I don't want to take your time. 385 is also the value of the word safa, a lip or a language. Cain tried to bring an external aspect, a language that we speak from the lips out, safa, to an inner, to the Lord. Because the Lord, Hashem, is an inner aspect, the potential, the infinite potential. What Cain tries to do is to bring the externalities into the inner. It's like to take a square and try to shovel it into triangle form. It does not compute. And it's not because that the Lord was angry about Cain and he did not turn to his offering. What Cain was trying to do is to bring external to the inner. And this will not go, does not compute. So he was trying to do something which is not working. But, the next verse, והבל הביא גם הוא מבכורות צאנו, and Hevel brought also from the first spring of his flocks and from their milk. Hevel brought a different kind of quality as an offering, the first, the potential, the one, and from their milk, the whiteness. Cain brought mipri ha'adama, from the fruit of the land. Adom adama might be grapes. Metaphorically speaking, the red, the knowledge, the externalities. And Hevel brought also from the firstborn of his flocks and from their milk the quantity of the one, and from the milk. When the sheep or the cow, they give milk, they give it naturally as a process of life. We don't take life from a cow or from a sheep if we milk them. So Hevel brought the firstborn, his sheep, which is the potential, and also the milk. He did not take any life. He did not cut something off. It just comes naturally. Plus, the sheep has a color. The wool of the sheep also has the color of white. So we see now two kinds of pictures. Cain brought externalities to the inner. It's just the wrong key. It will not open. Externalities will never open the inner. But Hevel brought a fitting offering. He brought the inner. This is why the Lord Hashem turned onto his offering, because it's fitting, not because the Lord has any preference, like he likes this more than that. No, because this is fitting. This is an equation. You cannot open a house, a home, with the key of the car. It will not work. This is what Cain in a way trying to do, to take the key of the car, external vehicle, and open with the key of the car his house. It will not work. And Hevel, what did he do? He took the right key. For a house, to open your house, you need the key of a house, not a key of a car, of a truck, or any other vehicle. So it's not what people think about it. I know people relate to it with a lot of emotions, but if you try to look at it like in a way, in a rational way, in a clear-minded way, it's simple. Again, Cain brought externalities. The fruit is something external. Adama odim, adom, like blood. Usually when people take life, blood is spilled, whether life of humans, of animals. Hevel brought the whiteness, the inner, the milk. The wool of the sheep is also white. Also Hevel. Hevel is not just a name. It's also the inner steam that we have in our mouth, in our system of breathing. The steam that we don't bring out yet as words externally outside of our mouth. So I hope you can see those two pictures, the offering of Cain and the offering of Hevel. Also, I remember now the sheep, when they go in the field and they look for pastures, they make the sound of meh, meh. They don't take words outside of their mouths, meaning the Hevel, the inner steam that we have is so inner, which is not expressed, and we can see a correlation that Hevel, he was a shepherd. So this was our little conversation for today about the offering of Cain and the offering of Hevel. If you have any questions, comments, write to us and we shall be happy to connect to you. Have a beautiful week. Thank you for listening to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to hear more about a certain topic, just write us an email to hebrew@learnoutlive.com. We are always happy to hear from you. For more episodes, videos, and articles like this, please visit our website at hebrew.learnoutlive.com. We also would like to invite you to join our live classes. Just search for Online College of Biblical Hebrew on Facebook and start learning now with students from all over the world. Kol Tuv and Shalom.